Please silver. Please silver. Oh, I want silver. Yeah!
Hi.
Screw this game! We're done. We're done. Oh my god!
What is up, everyone? This is Hayden, Games Epic from another video, and today we're doing another reaction story read for this video. We're checking out another story from Craftnix's Discord server about Minecraft Bandit Adventure Life, as you would expect. So, yeah, so we're checking out another one today by Shadow. She has written a story called 6 Months, and this is about when Pro basically left the bandits to train to become a better, but basically get stronger, so he's able to unlock his aura, which we don't see in the main series. So this will be interesting to see Shadow's take on this. So let's check it out, give it a read, and I'll see what I think of it. So obviously this is a story editing video. So I don't know when this will be uploaded, but this one's going to take a truck to edit. So I don't know what other way to phrase it. So it's going to take a while to edit, basically, is what I was saying. So again, but I do enjoy reading these stories, so let's get right into it and get started. So the link will be down below for Shadow's channel if you want to check out his stuff, and as well as the link to Cross channel where you'll be able to access his Discord to read the story for yourself. So let's get into this. If we can hit like 20 likes on this reaction story read, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, with that said, let's get started. 6 months. What? Atreus stared blankly at his brother. It seemed like a usual day, although from the moment he woke up, Atreus felt that something just wasn't right. He woke up to only Bob being in the house, and when he asked him where Pro was, Bob was clueless.
Big Bro out. Me asked, but he no answer.
That was enough to confirm Atreus' suspicions. It was rainy, and Pro loved rain, but he never leave without a word like this. But now, he was standing in front of him, drenched from rain from head to toe, dropping a bomb on him and Bob. You heard me, Pro said, looking Atreus in the eyes as he spoke. I'll leave temporarily. Where? When? How? Questions rolled out of Atreus. He was feeling 1,000 things in one moment. Confusion, anger, worry. I think there should be a T there. What the hell got into his older brother? That's probably what should be there. And why? What's on your mind? Atreus? Pro cut him off, making Atreus go stiff for a second. Pro never called him by his name. Unless he was dead serious. His gut wasn't lying to him. His grey eyes seemed determined, like he would do what he decided regardless of what he and Bob said. I have to do this. Then tell me why, Atreus raised his voice. You literally go somewhere the moment the sun rose without a word, come back home looking like a drenched rag doll, and then you tell me that you'll leave for God knows how long, like it's a casual piece of gossip? Pro stared at his younger brother, letting the disrespect and anger slide. Atreus had the right to be angry then, but he didn't understand his point. He was tired of being weak. He was tired of losing, of feeling like a worthless man who was just another lousy bandit. F***ing hell, he doesn't even know who he is. A bandit? The name was Stray? Criminal? Brother? Wow. The way you have stuff, I mean, there is a couple of spelling errors and a couple of grammar errors here and there, but I really like how this is written. It really describes like how Pro would be feeling in a moment like that. Like after like losing to the guy in Wolf Life, to the villager stuff, to what else was there? Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head. Like, and then he's he decides now that he wants to train to be a better, more stronger, to where he can actually be better at what he's meant to be. Yeah, this is actually really well written so far. I'll probably read. Oh, okay. Atreus' POV isn't that long. Okay, we can probably get through all this. I was a little worried on the time, but I think we can do this. As long as I don't stop too much, but I do want to give my thoughts here and there, though. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. Look, proceed, trying to keep his voice calm, even though Atreus saw that was holding back a lot. I will do what I said, whether you like it or not. But I didn't want to just dip without a word. So I came to say it here, face to face. Took a step forward, placing a hand on Atreus' shoulder. His voice slightly softened, but it was still serious. I need you to understand. I must do this, because if I don't, I feel like I'll go insane. I'll travel, learn, do anything to finally find what I'm looking for. Atreus exhaled, looking to the side as he tried to gather his thoughts. Bob was silently sitting on the chair, watching as his two older brothers looked like they were on eggshells. He didn't dare to say a word, not wanting to activate his big brother's wrath. Really liking some of these phrases here. Fine, Trace finally said, looking Pro in the eyes. But swear to me you will return. I swear, Pro said immediately, and he means it. He would rather cut his arm off than break a promise to his family.
Big bro.
Bob finally voiced, looking as if he was on the edge of crying. Pro looked over at him, his stone heart softening only a little when he saw his little brother's expression.
You leave?
Bob said quietly, his eyes sad. Yes, Pro answered, walking over to Bob as he put a hand on his hair. But just as promised, I will come back. I just don't know when. Don't you dare make it some unreasonable time, Atreus warned. Pro chuckled, turning to him before he let out. Oh! As Atreus hugged him tight. Even Bob jumped up to hug him from behind. He sighed, putting his right hand around Atreus and his left one to hold Bob's. Both of you are such kids, he grumbled, making up with a shave, when he knew that he will miss them. He untangled himself from the hug, looking at his brothers. He nodded, walking over to his chest to pack up the mere necessities. He'd leave in the morning, and then the real journey begins. Okay, I really liked how you worded this first part. This is Atreus' POV, so we're going to move on to Pro's POV, and I'm assuming this is after he leaves. Yeah, it's right there. So yeah, this will be after Pro leaves. To be fair, there isn't much going on. Like, I don't think I had to do too much in terms of editing here, but even then, I don't know what music I can use though without getting copyright claimed. So I'm probably just going to have to use that standard mystery music, but even then, that doesn't feel right. I'm not fully sure. I'll see what I do when it comes to editing this. Okay, Pro's POV. It had been a week since he left his home. The only things he brought with himself was a compass, his diamond swords, some emeralds, food, and he wore a dark green cloak that hid the upper part of his face, and most of his body. I think I've actually seen you do some fan art with that sort of thing. Not gonna lie, there's actually a really cool concept with thinking of it now. I would actually like something like that, although he has changed, Graphics has changed his design to not really have that sort of thing now. So, but that is a really cool concept. I'd have giving him a hooded cloak sort of thing. He decided to go north, since he has never travelled in that direction, but he knew that travelling only on his feet won't be possible. If he gets lucky, maybe he'll get a horse, at least temporarily. We'll have to change the way I am for a little bit, Pro thought. Bad thing was that most likely there were wanted posters of him in many villages. Even though he disguised himself, he had to cut his bandit ways for some time, at least until he had a horse. Some kidness? I think that's supposed to be kindness. Some kindness never killed anyone, I hope. While he walked, a question popped up on his mind. What am I even searching for exactly? He thought. The only thing he knew that he must do was to get stronger and train. Yep, that was what I've been saying. Yep, this is set in that time period. But he knew that something else was there too. Something was missing in his life. He had his brothers, he had a roof over his head, he had adventure. His life certainly wasn't boring, and he had many reasons to live and move forward. But then there was that feeling, and he had no words to describe it. Like his soul was longing for something. The mere feeling angered him, because he felt clueless. Even Atreus was confused when he explained it to him. Pro shook his head, exhaling. Who even cared? He could have fun around that later, and now he had a bigger priority. He was tired of losing, tired of being stomped down every time he fought. One day, he'd be on top, and every loser that insulted him would fear the mention of him. Maybe even my name, if I ever find it out. We know what his name is now in the series, though. And, yeah. I like how you have written that, because, yeah, it really does put into context, like, now that he has gotten all that strength, that he can actually, that he has now actually met the hunters, and he has found out, well, who he truly is. I can't remember when was this posted again. Oh. This was there's no way that was in February. No, maybe it was the 2nd of July. Maybe, yeah, it was like 2nd of July, I think. So that would have been, yeah, that wouldn't have been too long after, yeah, that was basically when I think the episode before we found out Pro's name, maybe. I can't remember when the episodes dropped, unfortunately. But yeah, this really does describe well how he would feel at that point in time. I really like it. It was funny, really. In full honesty, he was nameless. Well, he had a name, but he doesn't know it. So technically, he was right. But how was he even going to find it out when he had no idea where he was even born? As far as he can remember, he was in an orphanage. He owed one to his caretaker. She's a good woman, he sighed. If she hadn't told him those words that day, he would probably still be a mopping boy who only saw her in darkness. He will never find out her reaction to his letter, but somehow he knew she would understand. And I'm sure as in hope, Simon and Samuel got what they deserved. An image of Bob flashed in his mind from the day that day as he walked. He still didn't understand his little brother sometimes. He is not a good person. His anger gets the better of him 9 times out of 10, and it's most likely the influence to him. But that boy always looked up at him with a smile. But Bob's family was full of assholes, just like his. They abandoned their own children. Then why the did you have us in the first place? Pro gritted his teeth at the thought. From Bob's words, his family was rich. His mother was an artist, and his father a businessman. They had no valid excuse to abandon their child, and if they made one... Sorry, excuse me. It was clear bullshit. But Pro didn't know what his family was like. His caretaker told him that some old lady brought him there. I guess he does... Would he? Yeah, I guess he wouldn't really remember who that old lady was that helped him from when he was a child after his mum sent him away in that little package thing into the water. I don't think he really would have known much from that point, so... Yeah, you probably remember stuff from his... He was probably like, yeah, 6 to 10. I'm blanking on the age gap of when he was in the orphanage now, but... He probably has only memories from then till now, I feel like. A few hours later, he finally spotted a village. He didn't recognize it, and he hoped that no villager recognized him either. He walked through it with his hood on, remaining unsuspicious. Even though he wanted to rob the blacksmith, he knew that would only cause him trouble now. So he walked over to where the horses were, observing them. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that this guy was a male before I started doing his voice. They're nice, aren't they? The happy village walked up, smiling. Pro nodded. They're yours? Yup, the villager said. I'm selling 2 of them. The grand brown one, if you're interested. How much? 20 emeralds, the villager answered. They're fast, strong, and healthy. Very friendly, too. Hey, come here, you bastard! The villager suddenly turned around, and Pro could practically smell the fear from him. He also turned to where he was looking, just as he see 2 smug men, most likely bandits like himself. What do you want from me? The villager asked fearfully. I already gave you my gold the last time. Do I look like I give a old man, huh? The bandit laughed mockingly. You better do it again, or pay with your life. Leave him alone, Pro said, slowly stepping to the bandit, who was at least half a head shorter than him. Oh. Okay. And who the hell are you? The bandit growled. Mind your own business, pal, or you'll pay the... His head flew to the side as Pro slapped him hard with a speed that the poor bandit didn't even see coming. He looked at Pro, his eyes now filled with fury, but the fury disappeared when his eyes met Pro's. Oh, okay. That cold gaze belonged to a specific man. There's an interesting detail. I'm trying to remember who... Like, you're trying to maybe say, like, that he's saving that sort of thing for someone, but I can't remember who would be. I guess maybe the chosen one. I'm not fully sure on that one. My mind's blanking right now. It's 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm actually trying to rush this out now because now that I'm getting this stuff done. Yo, man, wait! The bandit stumbled, stepping away so his companion did the same. Chill, okay? We'll go. Just don't touch us. Phrasing. The 2 bandits didn't even wait for Pro's response before they stormed away. They knew who he was and wanted no problems with him. My god. The villager breathed, clutching his chest as he looked at Pro. They always bother and threaten me. You saved me, traveler. It's nothing, Pro said, lowering his head a little as he hid it under the hood of his cloak. No, you saved my life, the villager protested. You know what, I'll give you the horse for 10 emeralds, and a free saddle as a thank you. Pro raised an eyebrow. He didn't expect the villager to cut the price in half and give him a free item. But who was he to complain? Thank you, Pro nodded. He paid the villager and put a saddle onto the grey horse he chose. He put the reins on and slowly made his way out of the village with his new horse. He took an apple out of his leather bag, offering it to the horse. The horse sniffed it, then ate it with 1 bite. Oh, I like that. Pro chuckled, wondering if he should name his new companion. He didn't think of keeping the horse. He'd probably sell it later, since he really didn't have the time to take care of it. Pro hummed, gently petting the horse. You want a name? The horse snickered. I'll take... It is a yes, Pro chuckled, think of a name. Genesis, he said after a few minutes. It meant beginning, and it was the perfect name considering the situation. Yep, I was just about to say that, like, that does actually work well. Like a new beginning for him. And then we just said it right there! This was a new beginning. Why do I even say anything? A new journey. Pro got on the horse, holding the reins in his hand. Yeah! Pro shook the reins, making the horse gently gallop out of the village. Good girl. Pro chuckled, continuing to the north. Okay, so I'm assuming that seems very open-ended, so I feel like she is going to add more to this later. But this is what I've currently got available to me as of the 7th of August, or 6th of August, for their time zone when I'm recording this. So, I think Shadow might be working on more here, but for right now, this is what you currently have of it. So yeah, I guess I'm going to leave this reaction here. This was an interesting read. I did really like some elements of this that really worked well with the moments. And the fact that this could have been technically his like first sign of being a good bandit, even though he hasn't had that relapse yet of meeting Luna. So I really liked that element of it. So keep up the good work, Shadow. There is a couple of things here and there, but like typos and grammar errors, but I do the same thing. We're both Dragon Ball fans. We don't read, so yeah. Hope you enjoyed the reaction to this and my reading of this. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, make sure to follow my Twitch, link is down below in the description, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Oh, and links will be down below in the description as well for Shadow's channel as well as Crush's channel. Make sure to check them both out. Crush's channel if you want to gain access to his Discord to read this for yourself. And yeah, I will see you in the next video or live stream. Goodbye!